Hi, I'm Ji Song. I was first introduced to drugs 12 years ago. I recently just finished my sentence of 21 months. No words can describe how I feel for letting you guys down. So all I can say is that I'm trying my best to change, and I hope that I will not let you down. I first got involved in drugs when I went to my private school to take O-levels. So yeah, I made friends who consume drugs, and also I got influenced by them. I think it's because of my lack of confidence in myself, so I was kind of shut off, but I wanted to fit in somewhere. So yeah, consuming drugs was one of the ways I used to fit in. Previously, when I was just consuming drugs, I felt that it wasn't exactly affecting me that much. What really hit me was when I started gambling while on drugs. Yeah, that was a very destructive lifestyle that I led for 4 years. I was just out of control. I didn't know how to handle the situation. I really didn't expect I will have a gambling problem at 23 years old. And yet under the influence of drugs, that's exactly what happened. Always gambling online. I was playing slot machines. So I was actually gambling round the clock. It was a very, very destructive lifestyle that I had. I was literally always on the phone gambling. Yeah, I can starve myself, I can have no money to travel back home, but I will rather put the money and use it for gambling. After living such a destructive lifestyle for 4 years, it came to a point whereby I don't want to disappoint the people around me anymore, because there are people who have constantly believed in me, my family, and also some of my friends. I lost some people who are very, very important to me before I realized this is enough, So I would like to take this opportunity to really let my family and friends know that over the last 4 years, if I have disappointed you, if I have hurt you, if I've borrowed money from you and I've yet to return you, I'm truly sorry about it. I was very, very disappointed with myself. I really struggled to break free of that vicious cycle in the last 4 years, but to no avail. So my turning point would be when I was caught. That came as a blessing to me, as like I said, I struggled for 4 years to change, but I couldn't. So I used the incarceration as a turning point for me. I used it as an opportunity to discipline myself, to exercise and to read. Although I lost my freedom, it was what I needed at that point to break free from the vicious cycle that I was in. The biggest challenge that I face is probably making sure that I do not contact back the wrong circle, wrong group of friends. So far, in my few months of recovery, in general, I don't think about the drugs and the gambling much. Almost not at all. So these are things that I guess I can be happy about. I'm not sure about what society should be doing, but I believe that programs such as Nice to Meet You, which is a Disaster Network program, is very useful for people like me, because I get to meet like-minded people who have been on similar journeys and met similar problems, who have successfully managed to stay crime-free and drug-free for X number of years. I really appreciate Pastor Jeff and Pastor Grace for giving me the opportunity to become a contributing member of the society. An advice that I got from Pastor Jeff is actually to it went something like, keep the door firmly shut. Yeah, I think what he was trying to say is to not allow certain behaviors that will trigger my addiction back into my life. Yeah, for example, it could be calling up a certain friend or being around a certain area where I am able to be in contact with certain things. One of the things that I think is necessary for a successful recovery is definitely the belief in myself. I have not worked hard in the earlier part of my life, but I expect it to get better in time. I'm not afraid of challenges. I'm going to learn, and if the journey is going to be hard, I'm going to do it hard. So stop gambling, man. It's never going to end. Yeah, stop looking back at the money that you just lost. The longer you go on, the more you're going to lose.